Look at this lane. We have Vel'Koz and Misfortune. So, with Misfortune, you choose to go for the poke build, obviously, with a double down on the poke damage against the poor Jinx and Braum, who will suffer in this lane phase, mark my words. This flowchart tells you which Misfortune build is the best for each matchup. Maybe they're leashing. Not sure, but I'm happy setting up this wave so I can actually last hit my... Oh, minion aggro switch. I don't get this one. Barely. Okay. And the final melee minion. Oh, why do they attack the caster, please? Oh, come on. Still lost one. Anyway, hello fellow Misfortune. It's over on YouTube as well. Currently live streaming on Twitch. Link in the description, so check that out if you haven't already. And again, in this lane, it should be so easy. We have the better early game, we have the better late game. We just make playing difficult for them by spamming our Make It Rain. And hopefully we don't miss too much more farm. Oh god. Alright, now we're good. We only lost 2 minions in the first 2 waves. Oof. You see that? The double poke. I could also play the more old school build where I go cheap shot Scorch, but ever since the mana nerf, it's just not the same anymore. It's quite sad. Oh god, no one saw that. Nice. Good bounce, breaking the Guardian. Oh, focus. Oh! How? Farming with only a tier and without W. It's rough. At times. You're constantly getting skill checked, essentially. But yeah, you see, I mean, all we have to do is farm versus our own minions, and they have to deal with our BS that we're throwing at them. That desperate Braum engage almost did something. Gotta admit. Okay, Vel'Koz should just run, really. Get her. Nice. Nice. Yeah, obviously they cry to their jungler for help. Which means they have to pay attention. We should have played a little bit more carefully when Braum went that aggressive for no reason. I thought he was just tilted and this was why he would walk up, but obviously I should have considered that Shyvana is nearby. Anyway, Nunu there with a counter gank. So everything's fine. And now we just keep doing what we do, just better. Since we have some attack damage. Okay. Well played, Braum. Cheesed me out of my flash, but I yet have to walk up. Look at this lane state. If I don't walk up, I don't get any farm. And they can freeze this, so yeah. Good on Braum for seeing that and abusing the pressure. Another wave's on the tower, now we're fine. We can just keep Jinx low so she can't join even if Braum manages to engage. But yeah, this is why these E-spam builds work so well when you have a support mage by your side. The enemy has very little breathing room. Constantly forced to farm under tower while still having to pay attention to your spells. It's so strong. Yeah, that's a free dragon for Nunu. But Jinx, she manages to still farm. Have to acknowledge that. She's handling the situation decently well. Anyway, she should be pressured out of lane here, which means she loses this additional wave. And we can base as well. Sure. You know what? Why don't we just try something new today? Instead of shield bow, we just go eclipse, and then the build is the same. What do you think? It shouldn't be... It's better early and worse late. That's essentially the trade-off. We'll just see how it feels. I mean, you have to experiment every once in a while to make progress. So, yeah, let's have a look. So we finished Manamune second and Eclipse first. For better early to mid-game ulti. And slightly worse auto attacks and less safety and damage in the late game. But our late game should still be very, very good. So maybe the trade-off is worth. E is ready again. Also have ultis, so what are they gonna do? Okay. How much AD is Eclipse again? 55. Yeah, it's okay. Solid. That's her heal. We're a little bit vulnerable here, not gonna lie. Oof. Huge damage. Yeah, we just keep spamming. Again, they have no counterplay to this. They can't trade because they have a severe range disadvantage against Miss Fortune's E and against Vel'Koz. So they're never getting close to us. And by the time they do, they're so low that they can't fight anyway. Well, we're getting all these platings for free. Oh, come on, Vel'Koz. And yeah, Jinx against forced base, loses more farm. We actually get first tower here. Let's clear the wave. Attacking the tower only speeds up the process, but I want the tower to eat her minions, so she loses even more. Alright, that's enough. Good enough for me. Okay, so we get our mythic, and then we can work towards Manamune. We didn't even get a kill, but we are still so far ahead. So Jinx is probably pushing the next wave, which means I want to go bot lane here still. Just so I can... Yeah, just so I can catch the wave. There's no reason to give her a free plating or even just a single point of damage on the tower. It already took 10 damage for some reason, which is way more than it should. Yeah, there's no points giving her anything for free. Jinx spacing. I'll push past River and then roam for maximum value. Nice. Okay. They have to respond to this, and in that time I can go wherever I want and be useful. But my team looks like they're just cleaning up already, so who cares? Actually helping Nunu is a mistake. I should go push mid lane. Letting this farm go to waste is unnecessary. So we don't have as much AD, but Eclipse passive and lethality more than make up for this. And by the time we finish Mana Immune, we also should finish tier almost perfectly. Oh, no, 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 I want this. Worth. 160 gold out of thin air. Vega's covering bot lane, so everything's fine. We can just stick around, bully Heimerdinger a little bit. Oh, he hit me with one rocket. That's not nice. Okay, his ulti deals a little bit of damage, huh? Still have enough mana for my ER combo. Maybe we just go for it before basing. Almost. Oh no. Didn't realize. I'm a little bit out of mana. But not too much. Mana for Band with that big a mana pool really regenerates a lot and fast. I mean, look at this. We're at 100 mana already. 130. We essentially always have enough mana for E. No, what do I say? For W. But yeah, for E as well, actually. Because our mana regeneration is just that good. Still need more gold. So yeah, I know it's greedy what I'm doing here, but I really want to stick around until I can get my item. Oh, come on, Vel'Koz. Nice. Alright, now I got enough gold to my item, but we can still take this tower, I think, right? Good. I just refuse to base. There's so much more to take. Okay, now is the perfect moment. Tier is almost fully stacked too. So this is a huge power spike. Enormous. Let's wait for some mana. Actually, we can now even wait for this longsword. Nice, even more damage. Yeah, 234 attack. With 18 lethality. 4% armor penetration. This hurts. But yeah, obviously crit is also very good with this build because you have so much AD. And the more AD you have, crit is a multiplier, right? So The better your AD stat, the more value you get. But the same is true for lethality to some extent, only that lethality falls off eventually because of how base armor grows. But for now, we're getting good value. Oh, I failed to last at the cannon minion with 340 attack damage. Oops. I'll just take this chicken instead. Or not. Okay. I see how it is. Transformed man immune. Jinx 2 items as well, actually. She's not too weak. She really managed this lane phase quite well. Okay. A little too late to the party. Still scored a kill though. Yeah, we can take Dragon now. Should be free. But I mean, if we can ace them first and take the tower, and then Dragon, then yeah, that's even better, of course. Veigar can take the farm, I can take this jungle. Could have probably even cast E to kill her there, but I didn't think fast enough for that. Also, I didn't want to take that risk. Actually, I could base for BF sword. Seems better than sticking around. So yeah, this build still accumulates loads of attack damage. Right now it's the same amount of attack damage actually, we're just missing out on some attack speed, which matters. And crit chance, which doesn't matter yet because lethality is more valuable. But it will matter in 10 minutes latest. And, I mean, yeah, we're also less bulky, right? Because shield bow is quite strong when you get all in. Also the lifesteal is better than Omnivamp on Misfortune period. And 10 is also greater than 8, so yeah. There's that too. But it's certainly an interesting option for shifting the power curve of this build a little bit. He's so dead. Jinx flash. There we go. Boy. We deal some damage, huh? Let's pressure the tower, actually. Yeah, we can just keep going. What are they gonna do? Looks like we just finish very soon. You can certainly feel that you have less attack speed, though. But yeah, we just keep going. Flash the Braum ulti. I made that small step backwards, which actually saved them. Had I not done this, I could have killed. Whew. So this game, I mean, they don't have much counterplay. But nonetheless, Eclipse feels interesting. So obviously this game was very stompy, but it was still a perfect game to demonstrate why the combination of poke plus Emax poke is so potent. Jhin? No, what are their names? Jinx and Braum. They couldn't even play properly. What were they gonna do? They just sat there and took all our poke and auto lost lane because of it. But yeah, the interesting tech here with Eclipse, it has potential. I will experiment with it a little bit more often, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I like it better than Shield Bow ultimately, but again, it's just one game of me trying that out. We'll see how that goes, but if you want to see the Shield Bow version of this build, click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.